Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the class to you. I'm making this video for both. I teach two sections. So this is my MON01, MON02. The setup will be the same, but any numbers that you see will be different. For example, up at the top, I put the course code. This is the code that you will need to set yourself up in My Language Labs, which is the third-party software that we use. And I have changed how heavily I'm relying on that as well. In the past, I have put all your homework assignments there. I have now moved them all into Moodle. So the only thing you guys are really going to need to get out of My Language Labs will be your textbook. So this is what My Language Labs looks like. And in the past, I would have put assignments over here, but I have since taken all of those and embedded them into Moodle. So the only thing you need to come and get out of here is your e-text. Okay, and so this is what your text looks like. You should be able to navigate through the various chapters and go to the various pages, but this is what your e-text looks like. Okay, so because it's an e-text, if you want, you can actually put it on you can open it on your tablet or your phone, and I think I have links out here on the right hand side. It might be under resources. There's a link to the app for an Android, and there's a link to the and this will tell you how to set up the app on your phone or on your tablet, so you can just use that if that's what you would like to do. Okay, so how our site is set up. So we're pretty much going to use Moodle. If you can see over here, let's see, there's a news forum up here at the top. I will post any important information there, and it should come to you as an email as well. So if you're not checking your email regularly, which you should be, because things could happen and I need to get in touch with you, and this is how I get in touch with you, make sure you're checking the news forum. I have each segment blocked off as a week. And so I already I did them by week. We don't start until the 27th, but I went ahead and set up the week's date the same, so it's kind of in the same format. So each week we'll list what we'll be covering for the week, and when you open it up, and there's going to be a lot of stuff in here because remember, we're a mini-mester, so we are doing 2 weeks in one, so unfortunately it's a lot of work, but hopefully all of you who signed up for summer classes knew that to start with. So I'll tell you the pages to study or pages to review, the objectives you should meet upon completing the activities for the week, and the due date. And then if you go through each assignment, this is a little bit time consuming. I used to do a little video up at the top that told you what you had to do for the week. Now I'm putting it within the assignment. So if you open up the class participation forum and click on the thread, there's a video that tells you how to complete the assignment. And then if you go into this one, the same thing. If you click on the thread, there's a little video that tells you how to complete the assignment. And the same thing, assignment 3, anything that's labeled just assignment, it doesn't have anything following it, that is going to be your homework. And how I have it set up is that I will have embedded in there instruction videos. So if you see a little heading like this and says, please watch these videos before you complete the assignment, these are instruction videos. Then there's the assignment, and there's usually going to be a video that tells you how to complete the assignment for each one. So I don't have just one generic video. I have embedded instruction videos and then how to complete the assignment video. So if you're doing an activity and you run into trouble and aren't sure how to complete it, then just make sure that you watch the how-to video. Let's see. Okay, and that'll be for all assignments. Now, this is something new that I'm doing, and it's a little bit time consuming, so I will only have 2 weeks done at a time. You can see everything, but you will not have the assignments are all there, but all of the helpful instruction that I'm trying to create for you guys is not there. So I suggest just doing 2 weeks at a time and then taking a pause. Additionally, if you see any workshops out there, You cannot do the final assignment like writings and orals because we are going to workshop them. We need to go all the way through the workshop before you can do the final. So you can kind of work ahead with some stuff, but other things you cannot. Okay, so that's how it's set up. Trying to think if there's anything else. There's my information. This takes you to my blog. I just have to, I don't really do much in there. It's just resources that I've used in the past, some links that I've used in class because I do teach in class during the year. This also takes you to my PowerPoints, which I use when I teach my in-seat classes. I'm not using them in your class, but if you would like to look at them, you can. This is my phone and my extension. I'm going to change this, the office hours. I didn't realize that I had left this in here. They're only by appointment. We are still working remotely this summer. You can also text me, though, if you would like, using the Remind app. You can text this code to this number, and then you'd be able to start texting me. And if you need to meet face-to-face, we can do it via Teams. And this video, a colleague of mine put together, explains how to use Microsoft Teams. We're not going to have any synchronous meetings, so that's only if you need me. And I think, and then if it gets to be too much for you guys, this is your drop form right here. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else. There's some resources. For example, there's links to tutoring, the library, help with my language labs, but I don't think you're going to need a lot from my language labs considering I've moved everything into Moodle, so you can probably handle it in-house. If you're having problems, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to tech support for the school. And also, to get yourself set up in my language labs, there's a Start Here block. You've got to do these 2 assignments before the census date to remain in the class. And then this video tells you how to set yourself up in my language labs if you need to buy an access code. If your access code is still good, this will tell you what to do. I did give you access to a 2-week temporary access code to get into my language labs. Once that expires, though, please watch this video to know how to link your 2 accounts. And this is the book over here. And I think that's everything. Here's the syllabus, the grading criteria. So you can get the syllabus over here under course information. The grading criteria are the rubrics that I use to grade your assignments, your writing and your speaking, but those are also embedded in the actual assignment, so you don't have to look at that if you don't want to. There's a course schedule that's basically what I have here in Moodle. It just tells you, what we're doing week by week, but it's essentially what you see in Moodle. Where'd that go? And that takes you to your gradebook, and I think that covers everything. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me either by calling, emailing, or sending me a text.